the W2 mindset. And the reason why I say this a lot is because, one, too often people feel they don't understand their true worth outside of the W2. Meaning not just a job, but in life in general. Too often we continue to put ourselves in these positions and we don't even see that the power is in ownership. One of the things that me and my children, we always talking about now, because they seen what I had to go through in my own discovery of breaking my own self outside of that W2 mindset, is ownership. Ownership, there's nothing like ownership. One of the things that really caught my attention was the job that I was working for. They will always come to the employees and want to know what's the latest thing that that could be able to help the company grow. And then they will reward you, right? They will reward you with a bonus, a couple of dollars, whatever the case is, right? And so with them rewarding you with this, if they decide that your idea was absolutely amazing, depending on what level it's on, they're going to reward you. And of course, they had turned around and rewarded me for my idea. And then they turned around, and not only did they turn around and reward me, now they have implemented it in the job. And not only implemented in a job, they reap the benefits from it. I need more people to understand that the creative thought, our own creative thought, could be able to help other people make thousands and thousands and millions of dollars. Why are you not doing it for yourself? I need you to understand what I'm saying. If you can be able to use your own creative thought to help a job to be able to implement those things into their own company structure, why are you not understanding the power of owning your own ideas to make thousands and millions of dollars as well? And until we truly understand the power of the mindset, we will continue to be consumed by someone else. I hope this is making sense. We will continue to be consumed by somebody else. It will not stop. It will not change. It will not do anything until you break yourself outside of thinking that the possibilities of you using the creative thought, the creative thinking of your own to be able to implement some things, to be able to start taking action on it. And now you can be able to use that into your own daily life or your daily business. I mean, man, why not? Why not go in that route versus constantly keep giving it away? We will never be able to grow. We will never be able to move beyond. We will never be able to do those things that we say that we want to be able to do because we stop believing in ourselves. We continue to live in the W2 mindset. And as long as we continue to live in that W2 mindset thinking, then it will just continue to shrink our worth, our purpose. We will continue to shrink. Why are you shrinking? What's the possibilities for you when you don't shrink for somebody else? Oh, come on, listen to me. If you are not shrinking for yourself, but this is just blowing me away that our thinking, we will minimize our own worth, but we will turn around and give our all to somebody else who could care less. I had this conversation with someone today, and one of the things that I was saying to them is that how is it that we could be able to go real hard on this job? We could go so hard on this job. We will make sure we work overtime. We will make sure that we will put our input in. We'll make sure that we'll train the next person. We will make sure that we do our best. We make sure we do all of these things, right? But when it's time for us to be able to negotiate our worth, we don't. When it's time for us to be able to sit there and know that we could be able to apply ourselves in that next position, we won't go for it. We would rather for somebody else to tell us that we not worth it, that they want to nick and pick what we need to grow within, but we turn around and doing that job. It mind boggles me how we just choose not to see outside of that, thinking that we could be able to have the power of ownership because we already own it. It's our purpose. It's our gift. But we give it away and we don't even understand that we could be able to do something to be able to monetize off of it, but not only monetize of it, but bless somebody else. I need you guys to really wake up and see the true potential that you have within yourself. The true potential that resides in you. The true potential that constantly keep you up at night. The true potential that people keep coming back to you because you offer something that they have yet to find in somebody else. And they know that you could deliver it and you give it with all your all. But then you turn around and you just say, you know what? I'm not worthy of it. I need people to understand at one point in time in life, we love to use God as a crutch. We'll wait on the good old Lord. We would do this and that. But God don't want us to be broke. God don't want us, our mindset to be broke. He don't want us to live a check-to-check life. He want us to live a life of abundance. But if you constantly keep staying again in the W2 mindset, how can you be able to say, this is what God want me to have right here? That's it. Nothing else. But the God that you continue to pray for, he's waiting on you, but you said you waiting on him. But until you break yourself free from the chains of that broken mindset, you will continue to be consumed. You will continue to be stuck. You will continue to live a life that you know that you deserve more, but for some reason you won't go after it. For some reason, you won't go after it. Every single thing that I said I don't want to do in my business when I started out, I never wanted to be able to do all the things I wanted to do that I'm doing now. But I love what I do, and I love seeing other people win. I love seeing people win. So why can't you win? Why can't you go after what you know that you could do? Why? Why is it that you feel that your bank account is supposed to match with your broken mindset? Did you hear what I just said? Why do you feel that your bank account is supposed to match with your broken mindset? Did anybody hear what I just said? You're not supposed to look at your bank account to be determine your worth. But if you go to God, as you say you do, you pray to God as you say you do, you will truly hear the voice. That voice once you're still. The voice that will tell you what you need to do. I remember when I was stuck and broken in the place that I never thought I would be in again. And I asked God and I prayed to God to get me out of this situation. And I asked him, what is it that you want me to do? As clear as day, I just want you to move, Vanessa. What? I just want you to move. That's all he wants you to do, is to move and have that undeniable faith, that unwavering faith, that mustard seed of faith. That's what he wants for you. And watch what happens. And now you could go back and give him the glory. Go back and give him the glory. I never thought that I'd be here. I'm not telling you these things because I've never been down this road. I'm saying these things because I don't know who needs to hear this. I've been down a road where I felt that was it for me. I felt there was nothing left for me. I felt that I am what everybody else told me that I was going to be. But once you understand who you are and whose you are, you can call out the devil real quick, fast, in a hurry and let them know that you are a liar. Don't continue to be in a broken mindset. Don't continue to stay in a place where you know that you don't belong. Stop trying to fit yourself in somebody else's square peg when you know you're supposed to be outside of that. When you know that you're supposed to be doing more. When you know you're supposed to be walking into owning your purpose. When you know that this situation, this relationship that you are in is no longer conducive to your life. When you know that the people that you've been with is staying on this mindset of brokenness, and you want to be in elevation, that they gonna have to be removed, and you may not even like the answer that God is giving you that you prayed on. I'm telling you, I've did it. That was the most painful thing of this process, when the people, even my circle was small, when God revealed to me who was not going on this journey with me. And it wasn't just one, it was so many. And it was painful because I kept my circle small. It's painful because I am distanced from a relationship with family. But I had to accept that journey so I could be able to get outside of that broken mindset, so I could be able to understand the ownership that I already have. When are you going to accept the fact that you got some ownership over there? When are you going to accept the fact that you have called and you're going to answer your call that he has for you? When are you going to accept that purpose that was already placed in you? When are you going to birth what's in you out of you? When are you going to do those things that he needs you to do? Because we are all here for an assignment. And when you're here for an assignment and you know that that assignment is just for you, I'm just saying, the mindset gets shifts. When you walk in a room, the atmosphere change. When people see you, they understand. When God has really placed you in a place, he gonna connect you with those people that's supposed to be connected with you. Are you understanding? We need to stop worrying about those people who we supposed to connect with, and pray about those people that we supposed to be connected with. Big difference. Because you go on out there and you connected with the wrong people, that energy will jump back off on you. Start praying about those things that God wants you, who he needs you to connect with. Start praying for those people before they even come into your space. Start praying for those people that's willing to be able to understand that there's so much more in you. And maybe you are the one that has the answer for what they are looking for, what they have prayed for. There's a difference between prayer and pray. Prayer and pray. Don't pray on these people to be able to destroy them. That's what the devil is doing. Prayer is powerful. And that's something that you really don't play with. Because karma is real, of course. But I want you guys to understand this was on my heart. And as I was continuing to talk to someone today, they were saying they want to be able to do all these amazing things. But the job. It's not the job, baby. It's you. It's not that relationship, it's you. It's not your surroundings, it's you. It starts with you and it ends with you. It starts with you and it ends with you. You are the leader of the pack. At some point, you're going to have to break yourself away from that W2 mindset of thinking this is it for me. Not just for the job, but in your life. You have to break yourself free from that so you could be able to feel and live and walk, but also own your purpose. And with that, God gets the glory. So I say this to you. What is it? What is it that's holding you back from freeing yourself from being in this broken mindset where you feel there's nothing for you, where you feel that you can't even move forward, that you feel that you are not worthy, that you feel that you got to stay consumed because somebody else feel that you're supposed to be consumed? Why is it that you constantly keep accepting what people think about you and taking it as your own, when it's really, they think that for themselves? It has nothing to do with you. So stop accepting it. When? I'm just saying. It's okay to have ownership. It's okay to own it. It's okay. But in order for you to do that, you got to break outside that mindset of thinking your limitation is limiting you. Ooh, child. Did you hear what I just said? On that note, your limitation is limiting you. Think about what I just said. If this is something that resonates with you, comment below, share this out. I would love to hear from you. Your limitation is limiting you. Make sense? I want you to think about it. Your W2 mindset, don't stay there, because that's not where you belong. Do not stay in the W2 mindset, because that's where you do not belong. My name is Vanessa Canterbury. Feel free to connect with me at inspiredbyvanessa.com, where we birth books, we birth purpose. We open up doors and show people how you could be able to walk through those doors with your story. We all have a story. The most important thing is, are you willing to share your story? I started to share my story once I got laid off my job. Don't wait until you get laid off your job to share your story. Share your story, because you never know who needs to hear your story. Is that okay? Well, I am about to get ready to start my afternoon, but I had to pull over just to be able to share this message with you, because I don't know who is this message for. But feel free to share, tag them, and make sure you comment. Let me know, is this something that really resonated with you? How can I assist you in breaking outside that W2 mindset of thinking you are not worthy? Yes, you are so worthy, more than you ever know. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.